It's a new sea coming to me. Yeah, it's a new sea. How many believe it? It's coming.
Hello guys, we are live. As you can see, this is your girl Shanidra, going beyond the cover, helping you discover these new and improved entrepreneurs. I'm here in Jacksonville with this amazing photographer, videographer. I mean, she's all things. So I'm going to allow her to introduce.
Hello, hi everyone. I'm Carrissa Glanton. I'm the owner of the Selfie Showroom. It is a content and selfie studio for all levels of photography, starting with the cell phone.
All right, I'm so excited to have you on here. So how did you get started in photography?
So with photography, I actually started that out of college. I had a couple of photography courses, and I had assignments in those courses that kind of forced me to do different type of photography, so landscape, and portrait. So then when I started doing portrait, I asked my friend, hey, can I use you as a subject? Because I need someone for this homework, like get done. In my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I just want this homework done. And it was so much fun taking pictures of her, like she was doing all these poses. And so I grew a love for portrait photography off of that. And that's when I got started with photography.
Okay, so what inspired you to come up with Selfie Showroom? That is amazing. A whole showroom where you can take selfies. What inspired you to?
Well, ever since the selfie has been invented, I was always like a selfie queen. So that's already in me to like always want to take selfies. And I started to visit other places. So I went to New York and I visited the Museum of Ice Cream, and I went to Georgia and I visited the Trap Music Museum. And that's when I actually got a chance to experience selfie museums myself. And I just felt like it was like a connection for me because I like to set up scenes and stuff like that for all my portrait clients. So it just seemed like fitting. If this was high school, like I would be voted most likely to open a selfie museum.
I completely agree. Little does she know, I'm new to Jacksonville. And my first ever time coming to Jacksonville was to a selfie showroom. This particular selfie showroom, God had given me a vision of similar to her. I always made these kind of 3D type of backgrounds every time I took portraits, and I was looking online to see, you know, if I could get the vision outside. And when I came to the selfie showroom, I mean, it inspired me to, you know, believe what God had me to see. So, I mean, when you come here, it is amazing. She has different setups. So you want to tell them a little bit about some of your setup?
Yes, so I did want to have scenes that could be a mix of age ranges. And so I definitely, one of my favorites is the airplane scene. So it kind of looks like you're on a private jet. And I just love that even for kids because, you know, kids would love to have that photo of them being on a private jet. It's just all for fun. It's just also for content. And if you want to have some good fun too on that. And I have a birthday set as well. And then my favorite is actually the front in the room. That's where I usually take most of my stuff at.
That is awesome. As you know, I have been to the Selfie Showroom how many times since my first visit? It's probably about three. I think it's in 4 times. My daughter loves it as well. Like she said, it is multi-purpose. It's not just for adults, it's for children. Me and my daughter both used it for our birthday, so we were able to go into different rooms, but it also helped with content for our businesses. So that was awesome. I really enjoyed it. It's very inviting. My daughter loves the owner of Selfie Showroom, so this is just a fun, exciting experience for everyone. Could you tell them a little bit more about, because we're going beyond the budget, and I want them to discover you beyond this beautiful cover. And could you give them insight on what it takes to, start, like once you get the vision, what it took you to create what was inside of your head?
Well, for me, I feel like I kind of already been doing it for a couple years before, so I couldn't imagine how hard it would be if somebody just now picked up paintbrush or just now learned how to do DIYs. That would be extremely challenging because for me, it was challenging. There was plenty of days I got tired and I had to push through all being tired and just keep going. And I kept saying, if I just finish this shade, I can go to this scene and finish that shade. It was a lot of work. Not a lot of my friends came through. The ones that didn't come through, that's not my friends anymore. And I just didn't get a chance to like really have people to help, have a helping hand for it. So it was really hard to try to build everything on my own, having to put the vision. So a lot of the stuff wasn't exactly what I envisioned because I didn't have the helping hand to get it finished. So it is extremely challenging, but I think if you just kind of take everything step at a time, don't try to finish all the projects all at once, then you're gonna be able to do it.
Burning itself. So if you go into the Selfie Showroom, that should give you more appreciation. She created all these things on her own. I mean, most businesses take the credit for creating, area that's history again. It's history. The first person that we know that personally that has created. When I came in here, I just thought that this is awesome. I wonder who helped her do all of this stuff. And then we find out it was her. So we should have even more appreciation. Come here, it's just even more amazing because it's like one person did all. I mean, when you see it, it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. It's like, oh, this is so awesome, and she did it herself. Yeah. That is awesome. So you push through regardless if you had help or not, because you had a vision.
And sometimes when you're an entrepreneur and you go and invest in something, and you spent a lot of money in it and somebody backs out of it, you're not backing out because your money is this. So if that's the motivation you need, then do it. Put yourself 100% in and just be like, yeah, I'm not turning around this. This is, I don't have a choice.
Right. Yeah, it's needed.
Yeah.
And it is. And you brought it to this community, right? Most of them try to go where it's most expensive, all of this stuff, but you brought it to the community for everyone to be able to come enjoy it.
Yeah, the north side is missing a lot of activities and fun. When I first moved to Jacksonville myself, I ended up living on the north side, and I realized that everything I wanted to do, I had to drive all the way across the water to get to any activity. And I just wanted to bring it to the north side for that exact reason, that we need love. We need stuff over here. This is the first place, like the airport is over here. So if our tourists and our people coming from the airport are getting off and they're seeing a deserted land, until 30 minutes in, that's not great. So, I want something that, the kids could enjoy in this local area.
I definitely, coming here, I look forward to, taking my selfie, even just to know that you took your time to create all of this yourself. It just gives me more appreciation, even from a photographer, because I know all the input it takes.
Yeah.
It's just simple better. I couldn't imagine doing, more than that. And I have to give props for that. And for bringing it to the community and making sure everyone is happy. Yeah. So, as we are still going beyond the cover and to have to discover her, she may be making history. I haven't seen another selfie showroom anywhere that's close to our house. And this is already, 30 minutes from where I live. It doesn't even, and this is top notch. Like, I know, when we do stuff ourselves, people are like, oh, this is amazing. We don't really see it because we put it all the way. I'm so tired. But this is amazing. Like, everything is very professional. Everything is well put. And for me, coming from Tennessee, all the way from Tennessee, and this has been my first experience. It has been an awesome experience to not only come to a selfie showroom, but selfie showroom, young person doing it. Like, there's not many, even when you look up selfie showrooms, and I look up, they have some in New York, they have some in Orlando, everywhere else, but they're not as young as you are, and most of them don't look like us, so that's a plus as well.
Okay. Yeah, it was just a vision that I had, and I feel like now was the best time to do it, especially since the pandemic. We had to convert to content and doing all that content. People were doing it at home and stuff. Now that we have that freedom to get out and things are back to normal, I just wanted a place that content creators can still continue that energy, just with different backgrounds and stuff like that. So it was the best time to get it started.
So what could you give someone that they want to start, but they're scared to start? Someone else is doing it. What else is the excuses that they don't have the support or whatever? What advice could you give them to make them push forward?
Well, I can't tell you not to be scared, but I can tell you to do it scared. That's exactly what I did. I wasn't completely 100% sure this would be beneficial. At the same time, Selfie World opened, and a lot of people went to Selfie World before they were able to visit me, because they opened before me. But at the end of the day, if you're confident in what you do, you'll come out successful in the end. Everybody said that they loved mine better, and I did it by myself.
It speaks for itself. So we are going to go behind the scenes and on Lit TV on the Duval station, but we will go behind the scenes, all the rules and everything that you need to do. Thank you again for tuning in.